Well, happy Monday once again, everybody. It's Bryan Devore with the Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties with this week's Monday Market Moment. I've got a lot to talk about today, some really interesting stats and some fun things to talk about as well. So we're going to, of course, talk about the latest stats. We're going to talk about the HomeDex report, which just came out, and what strange real estate photo won the poll, and a home with ties to none other than George Washington. What's that all about? Let's find out. But first, of course, the totals. Right now, 1,725 homes for sale in San Diego, a whopping 266 increase. Wonder why there's so many more homes for sale. Possibly because we had the holidays for a couple weeks and now people are saying time to put our homes on the market. 2,466 homes in escrow, that's down 269 from last week. That was a little bit surprising to me. Months of inventory, 0.66, so we're still well below 1 month of inventory. During the last week, we saw 790 homes come on the market. That's a huge 383 increase, way more than I expected. New pendings were also up, though, 340. That's up 85. And then new pendings listed within the last week, 48, so 14% of the homes that were listed in the last week are already in escrow. New pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 166. Almost half the homes are selling in 2 weeks or less. In the last week, we saw 446 homes close escrow. That's up a little bit, 28 from last week. The median list price, $779. That's up $40,000 from last week. Now, I know this is kind of a temperamental number. It fluctuates quite a bit from week to week, but that's a bigger jump than I certainly thought would happen. 808,500 median sales price. That's up 38,500 from last week. Sorry about that. And average days on market, 19. That's up 2 days from last week. Here are the charts, and this chart's pretty amazing when you look at new actives, new pendings, and new solds in the last week. And look at the new actives. What a huge jump. We had just a couple months ago, a lot of homes come on the market as well, and then it really died down, and it just jumped way back up again. Pendings back up again, and then sales are hovering around the same. But pricing, of course, is what jumped up quite a bit. We are at the highest we've been in a very long time for median list price and sales price. All right, we have the HomeDex report now. This report is provided by the North San Diego County Association of Realtors. I like this report because it compares where we are now versus last year and even years past. This is all properties combined, so the attached properties and detached properties. New listings, 686 versus 1,006 last year. So it's down almost 32% of new listings. Pending sales is also down 19% because we just don't have enough homes to sell. Therefore, closed sales are down 22.6%. Days on market is also down from 22 to 18 days. That's down 18%. Median sales price is up 17.6% over last year. Average sales price is also up. Percentage of original price received plus 2.8, so we are above 100%. That means on average, homes are selling for above list price by 2.2%. The Housing Affordability Index, which is something I always get concerned about, is 44. We'll talk about that a little bit more in detail in just a moment. Inventory of homes for sale from 1718 to 702. That's down 59% from last year, which already was low. Months supply of inventory, we are down to half a month. That's down 58% from last year. You can see the year-to-date numbers as well. The Housing Affordability Index, as I mentioned, for single-family detached homes is 41, and for single-family attached is 57. Year-to-date numbers, 40 for single-family detached and 63 for single-family attached. So this is the thing that always concerns me the most, and what I think could put the brakes on the housing market is if simply people can't afford to buy. And the affordability index is showing that we are unfortunately going in that direction right now. Inventory of homes for sale, though, went from 2,148 a couple years ago to 1,347 to 575. Keeping in mind that this is around right before the pandemic hit. So it'll be interesting over the next couple of months to see what the numbers look like versus 2 years ago when the pandemic was beginning. And then for single family attached, inventory went 615 down to 112, just a huge drop. And then month supply of inventory also down as well. You can send me an email if you'd like. I'll be happy to send you the full report with all the charts and graphs. Now we talk about the Market Watch report provided by HomeDex, where it breaks the county up into 4 quadrants. As you can see, East County, Metro, North San Diego County, and South San Diego County all saw increases in median sales price over last year. The lowest was 14.4%. The highest was in South County, 23.9%. Percentage of original price received was up. Days on market down for all except for South County was actually up by 25%, but to 15 days. And then closed sales were also down simply because just not enough homes really to sell. And then looking a little deeper into one of the quadrants this month, we'll look at the Metro San Diego County quadrant, where you saw the median sales price was up 18.6%, homes for sale down 72%, closed sales down 23%, month supply down by 3/4, days on market down by 10%. And specifically, if you look at the individual zip codes, and again, I can provide this report for any area you'd like, so you can take a look at your zip code. But if you look at University City 92122, the median sales price was up 45.9% in just 1 year. And the percentage of original price received up 3.7%. Days on market did go up. Closed sales did go down quite a bit, but some really staggering numbers this month, I think, in the HomeDex report. Okay, my survey last week. Do you dare peek at the 9 wildest real estate photos of 2021? These are the results. So if you voted, thank you very much for doing so. I appreciate that. The number 1 photo was the Louisiana home festooned with creepy dolls. That received 5 votes, followed by Mannequin Mania, 35 feet below the earth, and the rest got a few different votes as well, but actually Tilted House was number 2. So some fun photos. If you missed it, let me know. I'm happy to send you all the photos and information about that, but thank you for very much for voting. And last but not least, a house with ties to George Washington, among the oldest homes for sale in America right now. And if you look at the Constant Contact email that this video is part of, you can click on the article that has all 10 homes that are for sale, that are the oldest homes for sale in America right now. This one, again, with ties to George Washington. It's in New Jersey. It's listed for $389, year built 1790. Colonel Jacob Hitchner House, the listing says this stately home has direct ties to George Washington. Over the centuries, it served as a tavern, stagecoach stop, town center, farm, and family home. So a nugget of information for you. You can share at your next cocktail party or whomever you like to share it with. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Lots to digest. Feel free to watch the video again. Again, call me or send me an email or a text if you like. I'm happy to send you the HomeDex report, both the Market Watch and the other report as well, with all the stats and information that you'll want to know about today's real estate market. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. I hope you have a wonderful, safe, and healthy week. I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Have a great day.